Great that you are here, and welcome to become more fulfilled, happy and rich. But SD asked me to make a video on time management and focus, and there are a lot of topics around it that are really interesting, like needs and levels of consciousness and brain programs and learned patterns. But thinking about it, the most important questions are first, what do you want to manage and what do you want to focus on? And then we can go with typical time management seminar content where you usually have a circle. You start with goal setting, then do the planning, the realizing, the controlling, and the circle is full when you celebrate your success. So today, let's focus on the first step that is very important because managing something without knowing what you want to manage doesn't make sense. So what are your life goals? Do you know the goals that are really in sync with you? Maybe you want to get something to write. So you can write down your answers that come to your mind when I ask you a few questions. Let's start with a little time travel here. Imagine you are 90 years old. You look back at your life and the question is, what would you have liked to have done to have not wasted your life? And what would you tell your younger self to do to be more happy and more fulfilled? Let's take it in another direction. What would you do, or what would be your life goal if there was money in abundance? What is the one thing you need to do, the one thing you want to contribute to? And I also really like the question, what is the one thing you would do if you knew you couldn't fail at it? Now look at your answers. What life topics do they cover? Did you write down business goals, starting family, goals for a spiritual path? Let's find out if you want to balance these goals out with goals from other life categories. So, what exactly are your life categories? Do you know about these? And they also change during time. Take a moment to define your life categories for today, right now. Typical ones are health, relationships, finances, emotions, and job. But it might be different for you. To give you an example from my life categories are family, including marriage and kids and other family members, friends, health, including sports and foods and co-training, spirituality, including growth and contribution, and life mission, including job and finances. Try to find a number of life categories that you can handle. Written your life categories down? Okay, now we can go to the next step. Find a goal for each life category. Having a goal for your different life categories makes your life wider and more fulfilled than concentrating on just one. Now you have your so-called long-term goals. What you can do that is very powerful and a great bonus challenge is find a picture, a visual reminder for the fulfillment state of this goal and put it up in your home so it can sink into your unconsciousness and give you orientation where you want to go. If you're more an auditive person, find a song for each goal. Or maybe there's a song that sums up different goals. Or if you're more a kinesthetic person, find a body movement that is in your mind connected to, oh, I fulfilled that goal. You can use this body movement, this picture, this song in the morning, in the evening, at least one time a day. Take a little time for imagining having fulfilled your goals. And you don't have to know how to fulfill your goal yet. It's more like the stars for the salesman, so you know where you want to go. So do that for a week straight and find out what it does for you. Next week, we talk about midterm goals and how to stay focused in everyday life. For now, I'd say have a lot of fun with finding and celebrating already your big life goals. And if you like these kind of challenges, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Have a great week and see you next week. Goodbye.